You will agree with me that getting an accurate neck width for your client has been an issue. Now let's forget about the standard measurement, the standard neck width, which happens to be 3. But in another case, you can't use 3 inches neck width for a big size. A size 14, 16. Now you cannot use 3 inches neck width. So in today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to calculate neck width for different sizes. When you get a client or a customer, how do you calculate a perfect neck width to avoid being too tight or being too loose for the client? Now the first method, I'm having 2 methods here. I'll be using the first method and the second method. The first method is our bust circumference divided by 12. Now let's assume the client or your customer have a bust of 36 divided by 12. 36 divided by 12 will give you what? 3 inches. So we're using 3 inches as our neck width for a bust of 36 inches. This is perfect neck width. The perfect neck width. Sorry. Now the second method. This method is long. In fact, it might even confuse you. So I will prefer you use the first method. But let's still learn. Let's get to know about the second method. The second method is get your round bust divided by 2. That's the first method. We're using a round bust of 36 inches divided by 2 will give you 18. Now we are assuming this 18 is the half bust, right? Half bust, which is 18 divided by 2 will give us 9, right? Give us 9. Now what do? You get a 3/4 of what? This 9. That's the 9 divided by what? 3, which will also give us what? 3. So our neck width is 3. When drafting our bust height, we're using 3 inches for the neck width of a bust of 36 inches. So this is a perfect neck width for bust 36. Okay, this is a perfect neck width for bust 36. Now let's try using a bust of 40 inches. Let's try using a bust of 40 inches. Let's do the calculation. 40 divided by 12. 40 divided by 12 will give us 3.33, I guess. So let's calculate and get the answer so that we know the perfect neck width for a bust of 40 inches. So you see, if we should use 3 inches for a bust of 40 inches, it will be too tight. It will be too tight for this bust. It won't be as perfect as bust of 36 inches. So every size has its perfect neck width. So the perfect neck width for a bust of 40 is 3.03 inches. Okay, for a bust of 42 inches, the perfect neck width for a bust of 42 inches is 3.5 inches. Okay, so when drafting your basic bust height for a bust of 42 inches using 3.5 inches, let's not make this mistake or start doing guesswork. How do I get my neck width? How do I get my... This applies to every other measurement. It applies to everyone. Once you want to get a neck width of any client, just get the bust measurement divided by 12. Now let's look for another calculation. Now we want to get the calculation how to calculate armhole. How do we get a perfect armhole? Just get your bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. Okay, Now we are using a base of 36 divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches will give you what? 7.5 inches. Sorry, 7.5 inches. So when getting your armhole, you are using 7.5 inches as your what? Armhole. Now the dart, let's talk about the dart. We said that is a fold or a tuck in the fabric of a garment that is used to shape the garments of the body. Now, how do we calculate the dart of our clients? First, get your bust divided by 8 minus 1. So we are still using the bust of 36 divided by 8. 36 divided by 8 to give you 4.5 minus 1 will give you 3.5. So when we're working with a bust of 38, we'll be using a dart of 3.5. That's how simple it is. So, but please bear it in mind that bust is different from your your dart is different from your bust span.